In a few weeks, I'm going camping, and like every camper, you need some gear to go. So for the past few weeks beforehand, I've been researching what I need to get to go camping. And oh, give me 1 second. Okay, as I was saying, I'm going on a camping trip, and after doing weeks of research, this is all the stuff that I bought. Kicking off with a disclaimer, I did buy a lot of this stuff on sale, so if you are looking to purchase this, I'll put the links in the description where I bought it, and hopefully there'll be a sale if you're looking to get it as well. Let's start off with something that I'm eager to test out, which is my cooking system. So this is the first time I'll be using something like this. I bought the MSR ISO Pro gas, which will plug into this stove. So this is it. After doing some research, I got this one because it had such great reviews, and then it just has this igniter on the side here, which you press and fire will appear. They do sell bigger versions of this can, but I decided to go for the smaller version so it can fit, hopefully, in my pot. I am going on a 2-day camping trip, which we are aiming to set up camp after we do a bit of hiking, and then wake up the next day, hike some more to another camp spot. So ideally, I needed this stuff to be quite light, and fortunately this pot is crazy light. This is made out of titanium. It's a Toaks 750ml pot, and from what I saw online, is you can fit your gas canister in there and just fit the stove. Great. Next thing is something a little less exciting, which is the water filter. Although it's super essential, this is one that I saw quite a few people use. Essentially, it's just a liter bag, very malleable and lightweight, so I can travel with it. It has a filter on the top, which you can just buy replacements for. And essentially, you just scoop up some water in a stream and drink it. So I hope this works well. Moving on to something maybe a little bit more exciting in my opinion is this night core headlamp. I was tossing and turning whether or not to buy one, but my friend was like, what if you had to go pee in the middle of the night? And I was convinced. I definitely don't want to hold a torch in one hand, and maybe there's things I might have to do which I might need both hands for, so a headlamp would be pretty helpful. This is the NU25. It is a newer model, I believe, and one of the main reasons I got this one over others, just in the same way that there's a lot of memes about Bluetooth, I think for me, USB-C is very important, especially I don't want to take too many cables, so this does use USB-C to recharge, which is great. Moving on to what you probably have been wondering, what is in this bag? It is more stuff. This is the towel I'll be taking, either this one or another one. I think this is my friend's one, but I ordered the same thing off Amazon. It's a really lightweight towel. It's made out of this microfiber material, but we got the like medium size, so it is quite light and it's gonna be small. It's not gonna be like a beach towel, but that way we can keep ourselves dry and stay a little bit lighter. This is the Cedar Summit dry bags, and essentially this is going to hold our food, which we'll have to suspend potentially up in a tree so bears don't get it. I have to look at how exactly we're going to do it and what this entails, but if we don't use it for that, we're just going to use it for keeping our stuff dry. To suspend our dry bag, I did buy some paracord, which is heavy duty paracord. It's about 30 feet, which is about 9.1 meters. It does come with a free carabiner, which I think is what sold us on buying this one in particular. Some other small knickknacks is a mosquito net. Mosquitoes definitely love my blood, so I'm not taking many chances. Wearing this can look stupid. I think that is in the disclaimer, but hopefully it does a great job. The thing I was worried about is that I couldn't fit if I was wearing a hat, but by the looks of things, it looks like it does. Now on to sleep stuff. This is probably the most personal item that you get, is sleeping bag and sleeping pad and stuff like that. So starting off with the sleeping pad, which if you don't know is going to be essentially an air mattress, very thin air mattress that's going to be underneath your sleeping bag to help keep you warm. This one had great reviews, and Nemo, which is a company, was having 50% off these at REI. They have a regular version, which we tested out in store and is so skinny. So I got the regular wide version, which is just gonna fit me from head to toe because it's 72 inches. When we did try lying down on the one they had in store, it did feel really comfortable. So I'm excited to test that one out for sure. To match the very vibrant colors, I did opt for a pillow, which is orange as well. Essentially, it has a strap that keeps it attached to your sleeping pad, so you can wake up with a pillow still under your head. Didn't take too long to blow up, and it does have a valve to stop it leaking as you're blowing, so that way you're not running out of breath too much. This is the strap I was talking about. It's a fairly large pillow too. Personally, I don't love sleeping on air, but I'll test it out and let you know how good the sleep was. With all these things that can be popped, I did buy a repair kit or repair patches just in case to keep us clean and hopefully not dirty all this sleeping stuff. We did buy some bathing wipes as well. This one comes with 8, surprisingly heavy, but I think will make us feel a lot nicer before going to sleep. Finally, for the sleeping system, I did go for a Nemo sleeping bag as well. This is the Disco 15, which can apparently keep you warm up to -7 degrees Celsius or 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Essentially, it comes in this big sack to keep all the feathers really nice and fluffy. And then when you're ready to go hiking or camping, there is a compression bag. So this compression bag will make the sleeping bag super small. So when you are ready to go backpacking, it will keep it nice and tiny. The final piece of big equipment is the tent. This is the half dome. I haven't set it up yet, so I'm excited to do that.
Dude, it's huge.
Mansion.
Not the plants. Wow, that was really easy to set up.
That's good.
It's huge.
Oh. Cozy.
They have like little pocket here, pocket there,
Pockets in all 4 corners, so everyone has their own little phone spot. One of the main reasons I got this one was because it was on a crazy sale, and it is not the lightest thing in the world, but between 2 of us, and especially when Bea and I go camping, she wanted definitely more space. We went camping one time and we had the smallest tent in the world, so I can understand her anxiousness from that tent. And my friend and I will be sharing a tent, so it'll give us also a bit more room. One thing I am excited to try is the food. I've seen so many people try these online, and I have no idea what it tastes like, but I just decided to go with the recommendation the REI person helped us with, which was just to pick a whole bunch, and then you'll know for the next time what ones you will like and which ones you'll hate. So for me, I got a serving of pad thai. I got mushroom risotto. For breakfast, I have blueberry peach crisp, which comes with rolled oats, blueberries, peaches, with a hint of cinnamon. For the second breakfast, I have brown sugar and raisin oatmeal, home-style chicken noodle casserole for dinner, and I also have a lasagna with meat sauce. Very curious. The rest of the products came in. This is the FlexTail 2-in-1 pump. It is both a pump and a light. And not only that, it uses USB-C. It has a little hook at the top so you can hang it in your tent. I feel like that's pretty nice. Wow, that's bright. Next up, probably one of the heaviest items I'm going to be bringing. This is the Anker 737 battery bank. As you can tell, it's got some heft. It is fairly bulky, so in the future it may change, but for the first trip and probably the second trip, I think it could be a good addition, especially since Bay will be on the second trip. You can charge her phone, you can charge my phone, my friend will be on my first trip, so it can charge both our phones. It has 2 USB slots for in and out, and also a USB-A slot, so it can charge the pump, my headlamp. On top of that, it does output 140 watts, so it can even charge my laptop, which I'm pretty excited to try. Finally, to carry all this stuff, my backpack came in. It is surprisingly light. If I really wanted to, I can fill all this and then roll it down the top, clip it together, and it will be ginormous. But for now, I am gonna try to keep it still packed really tight. It has 3 pockets on the outside, 1 large pocket in front where I can maybe put my Crocs, and then on the side, a water bottle and essential items like first aid kit. This is a lightweight backpack, so it doesn't really have much ventilation on the back, but it is crazy light to hold all the heavy gear, so I can potentially go for longer. The hip belt has 2 pockets on it, 1 on either side for my phone, and then most likely for some snacks. And also it has a whistle on the buckle. So much space. That pretty much wraps up everything that I recently purchased. I'm excited to pack it all in and see if it fits. So stay tuned for that video and also camping videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.